Have you ever turned the key to start your car, and absolutely nothing happens? Or worse, the car tries to lurch forward because it thinks it is in gear? That incredibly scary situation is exactly what happens when your vehicle triggers diagnostic trouble code P07B6. This specific code means the powertrain control module has detected that the transmission park position sensor or switch designated as circuit A is registering a performance high condition. To break that down, your vehicle uses this sensor as a critical safety feature to monitor the exact physical position of your automatic transmission. It sends a direct signal to the main computer confirming that the vehicle is safely in the park position, which allows the starter motor to engage. If the computer gets a high or erratic signal, it does not know what gear you are in. The symptoms of this trouble code are usually very obvious and hard to ignore. The most common symptom is a vehicle that completely refuses to crank over, leaving you stranded in your driveway. You might also notice the check engine light or service engine soon light glowing brightly on your dashboard, or find that the transmission shifter physically refuses to move into or out of the park position. In the most dangerous scenario, the starter might actually engage while the vehicle is in a drive gear, which is a massive safety hazard. The root causes behind this trouble code usually come down to electrical issues. You are most likely dealing with a physically defective transmission park position switch, heavily corroded electrical connectors, damaged wiring that has chafed against the metal frame, or in very rare instances, a failing engine computer. To fix this problem, you have to start with a thorough visual inspection under the vehicle. Locate the park position sensor on the transmission housing and carefully trace its wiring harness. Look closely for any melted insulation, bare wires, or moisture trapped inside the electrical plugs. If the wiring looks completely intact, the next step involves using a digital multimeter to test the specific voltage requirements for your exact year, make, and model. You have to check for proper power and ground, and perform continuity tests on the circuit to ensure there is 0 ohms of resistance. However, if using a multimeter, referencing complex factory wiring diagrams, or crawling under a heavy vehicle sounds out of your comfort zone, it is absolutely time to take your car to a certified professional mechanic. Because this code directly affects your ability to start the car safely and can potentially cause the vehicle to move unexpectedly, it is not something you should ignore or guess on. Have a professional diagnose the electrical circuit properly to keep your rides safe and reliable. See you on the road.